All right, let's get into my sport while you're eating.
Yep.
All right.
Let's go.
So this week I actually want to talk about Fury versus Wilder 2. The boxing match. When we recorded, it was actually a few days before the fight. So now the fight's like over a week old, and by the time you hear this, it'll be, I think it'll be exactly a week. No, it'll be 6 days old. So we're a bit late, but obviously I could not have predicted the fight before it happened. So in the first fight, I thought Fury won. I'm a Fury fan, and I also predicted that this fight Fury would win, and I predicted he would win between the 6th and the 9th round, and he won in the 7th, so I was pretty on the money with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tyson Fury just completely outboxed Wilder, both undefeated. I think Fury, off the top of my head, has about 28 fights. This would have been his 29th, and Wilder had like 48. But obviously, Fury ballooned up to about 300 pounds, and he was just a huge unit. He was because he's 6'9", and like it's not hard to just pack on the weight when you're a giant.
Yeah.
So, but then he slimmed down. No, was it 400 pounds? No, surely it couldn't be 400 pounds.
That's a lot.
Because because in the fight he was like 273. So
Yeah, no, you're not going to lose like 127.
no, that was like over a year ago when he did.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was not skeptical of Fury. I think anything Fury says, he'll do. And he just said that he was going to change his game plan. He said he was coming to knock Wilder out. No one had ever knocked him down. He'd only been knocked down once. Not even knocked out, just knocked down
Okay.
once. And then he did it twice in the one fight. And yeah, they say that no man can beat Tyson Fury that was born from his mother. So everyone. So no one can beat Tyson Fury. And it hasn't happened. He's beaten two of the most dominant heavyweights in the history, Deontay Wilder and Vladimir Klitschko. So there you go. So, but I just want to talk about the fight. So Wilder got his eardrum busted in the second round, and he was just pouring blood out of his ear. Really throws off your equilibrium, and he was just gone from there. Like, he didn't throw a significant punch after that, really. Like, I think he had the significant blows were like 155 to about 55, so he threw about 100 more. Like, Fury threw 100 more. Landed 100 more, rather.
So, doesn't that, permanently damage you, though?
No, I don't think so, because your eardrum can, it does heal.
Yeah.
If you burst your eardrum, it does heal, but yeah.
Surely, it's not good for you.
Yeah. And Deontay Wilder has said on record that he wants a body on his record. So, he wants to kill someone in the ring. And, in that fight, he honestly could have died.
I feel like if someone has said that, they shouldn't be allowed back in the ring.
He is a wild man. Wilder. And it was good because they were, each other's kryptonites.
Yeah.
Wilder has the one-punch hitter. He's got the puncher's chance. He's got the great eraser. Every mistake he does is gone with the punch. So, in his last fight against Ortiz, he lost every round except for when he knocked him out. If he didn't knock him out, he would have lost that fight. But he can just kill you with one punch. And then Tyson Fury needs to be nailed to the canvas. You can't stop him. He'll just keep getting up. There was a punch in the last fight in round 12. Everyone probably knows it. He rose from the dead. He got punched with one of the hardest punches that Wilder's ever threw. And he was just all right. He just got up. It was funny because he's looking up, he's on the floor and his eyes are closed. And then he just looks at the ref and and he just stands up. And the ref's what the fuck? And Wilder's dancing in the ring, celebrating.
Thinking he's won.
Yeah. And he just got up. And they say that Fury won the fight in the 12th round. He won this fight in the 12th last because he figured him out. He said that if I push him, he can't do anything. Because he's got that one-punch power, he needs to step forward.
Yeah.
So if I push him back, he can't do anything. And he did it, and
he's taking his tool away.
there you go, yeah. Because he needs to charge that arm up.
Yeah, like Ganondorf.
Yeah, but he couldn't because he was stepping back so much. And he was closing the space. And he's Fury's 6'9", Wilder's 6'7", so he's even bigger. So you need to sort of charge it up even more. So, yeah, great fight to watch. Ended in the 7th. They threw in the towel. Wilder's very salty at his own trainers for sort of giving up on him. But honestly, he looked... They could have thrown in the towel in the 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th. Like, he was gone for so... Like, he was taking a pummeling. His eyes were glazed over from the minute he got his eardrum burst. And then he said that it came out that it could have possibly been... He has very big earrings. And it could have been a cut from inside his ear and it just got reopened. So I'm not sort of up to date with that.
So he wasn't wearing earrings at the time, but there was a previous abrasion.
Because he's got like big diamond earrings that he wears. And then he came out with the most sorriest excuse. He came out and said that he wore this massive costume out to the thing. Like he had like this black, because it was Black History Month. And he had like this big, like it was like sort of like a Black Panther mask. And it was like this huge robe and it was really heavy. He said it was 40 pounds. And he said that when he was walking out there that it was too heavy for him and he hurt his leg. But like that's the worst excuse. He said as soon as he took it off, he knew that the game was changed and then he might have lost. But like that's the worst excuse. Like surely you would have tried it on before.
But like 40 pounds is heavy for a costume, but it's not difficult to carry over your entire body.
Yeah, and
that's not enough to like hurt your leg.
Yeah, and to be fair, he does have little chicken legs. Like he's very lean. Like he does look very ripped. But and with Fury, he's just a big fuller. Like he doesn't care about his weight. Literally, he just comes in and he's like, "Yeah, that's what I weigh now." Like he doesn't try and like get like ripped or anything.
Okay.
He just like looks like he does, and he kills people in the ring. He's a savage. So good fight to both men. It was a great spectacle. I had a lot of fun watching it and rooting for my boy Tyson, and he won. So congratulations. Let's talk about the Premier League. There is a game currently going on as we speak, so I will not talk about it. It's still 0-0. It is Norwich-Leicester. It is in the 23rd minute, and I'm hoping for Leicester to win. I'm hoping for a big scoreline. Vardy was injured. He has a calf injury. Could be back next week, but he's not in the team this week. So this week, one of the big games that I'll be watching this week is Everton versus Man United. What can my boys in blue do against the juggernauts of Man United? So be on the lookout for that. No Martial most likely because he looks to be injured. He didn't play in the Europa League tie against Club Brugge out in Belgium. So yeah, Odio Nagalo, the big Nigerian lad, stepped up, so potentially he plays again. But Newcastle Burnley could be a bore fest. I'd skip that one. Could be a 0-0. Don't see many goals being scored. But if you want to watch goals, I would see Liverpool Watford. That could be a slaughter. That could be 5 or 6-0. Watford lost 8-0 to a team worse than Liverpool already, so potentially could be much worse than that. So,
what's like the worst loss you've ever seen?
9-0, mate. It was this season. It was literally, I think it's like the record, 9-0. It was Leicester versus Southampton, and my friend goes to Southampton, and he was not happy that day. He got roasted. Jamie Vardy scored 3 goals and had 2 assists. What a man! But now, after he had his kid, he hasn't scored in like 3 months or something.
Why is that affecting it?
I don't know. Well, maybe it's not, but it just coincides.
Yeah.
So,
I suppose so. Correlation does not equal cause.
There you go. All right, so that is my review. Little short review this week. Nothing too special on last week. We had the Man City debacle and whatnot. So this week was Fury. So Fury Wilder. So there you go.
All right. But be sure to tune in tomorrow. We've got your review of The Allegory by Royce the 5'9", and my review of Martyr's Prayer by El Camino and 38 Special. You're going to want to see both of them. We'll see you then. That's a wrap.